Hi, hello everybody. This is your Srinivas. Welcome to Ramaya Competitive Coaching Center. So, today we are going to discuss about the most important topic in Gurukula examination. Even it is most important for school assistant and all other competitive examinations. But the difference between other competitive examinations and Gurukula examination. Trigonometry for other competitive examinations are restricted to plain trigonometry, that is restricted to only triangles. Most of you have seen, I think, trigonometric ratios can be defined through the sides of right-angled triangle and one of the angle in that right-angled triangle. Okay, you may defined sin theta is equals to opposite side by hypotenuse, cos theta is equals to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Okay, this is a right-angled triangle. Somewhere here an angle theta. Okay, side of a right-angled triangle opposite to an angle theta is called opposite side, and this is the side known as adjacent side, and this is hypotenuse. My dear students, you know very well that up to 10th class level, sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse, cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse, tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side. Okay, so remaining three trigonometric ratios. Fourth one is the reciprocal of, or else the multiplicative inverse of sin theta, which is called cosec theta, that is hypotenuse by opposite side. Okay, and the reciprocal of cos theta, it is very easy to remember, just the multiplicative inverse of cos theta, that is secant theta is equals to hypotenuse by adjacent side, and the reciprocal of tan theta, which is a cotangent theta, it's a short form, cot theta is equals to adjacent side by opposite side. But when we used the definitions of trigonometric ratios as like this, we are restricted to a small range concept of trigonometry only. We cannot discuss more and more concepts related to trigonometry. In order to discuss, in order to enhance the concept of trigonometry, these are the definitions are not sufficient. These are the definitions are not ideal to discuss more concepts related to our trigonometry. Okay, up to 10th class level or other than Gurukula examinations, other than Gurukula, you take any competitive examination, these are the definitions are enough to discuss the trigonometry. Why? Because up to 10th class level, according to students' knowledge, trigonometry is called, actually that is restricted trigonometry, that is known as plain trigonometry. Plain trigonometry. Plain trigonometry is restricted to just a right-angled triangle. It is just the relation between sides and angle. These are called sides. Of course, these are in a ratio. That's why sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, cot theta are called trigonometric ratios. Okay? This is known as plane trigonometry. But while you are going to attempt, you are going to write, you are going to prepare for Gurukula examination, we have to discuss more and more applications of trigonometry. To discuss those applications, this is not the sufficient information I am saying. I am not saying that these are the definitions are wrong. These are the definitions under certain restrictions. I am saying that these are the definitions under certain restrictions. Okay? To enhance the concept, we need to approach analytical trigonometry. We need to approach analytical trigonometry. In the name only, you may get an idea that analytical. So, we are going to discuss, we are going to define all these trigonometric ratios in the Cartesian coordinate system. Once again, we are going to discuss the trigonometry, especially for Gurukula examination or school assistant examination. Trigonometry are related to Cartesian coordinate system. What does it mean? What is meant by Cartesian plane? Okay, it has two coordinate axes. Cartesian coordinate system has two coordinate axes. Their point of intersection is origin. Horizontal line is x-axis, vertical line is y-axis. Every point in that Cartesian coordinate system is of the form an ordered pair x comma y. Okay? In this Gurukula examination, we deal with analytical trigonometry only. That's why there is another way to define trigonometric ratios with the help of Cartesian coordinates and an angle. Okay? See, actually, whichever the trigonometry, it may be either plane trigonometry or analytical trigonometry. The word trigonometry is derived from two Greek words, trigon and metron. Trigon and metron are the two Greek words to form a trigonometry. In this trigon, tri stands for 3, gon or gono stands for angles, metron means measurement. Metron means measurement. So finally, the word trigonometry means the measurement of three angles. Three angles measurement is known as trigonometry. Or else, in analytical trigonometry, it is nothing but the relation between sides and angles of a triangle. It is the relation between sides and angles of a triangle. Once again, The word trigonometry is derived from two Greek words. One is a trigon, another one is a metron. Trigon means three angles, metron means measurement. So finally the word trigonometry means the measurement of three angles, or three angles measurement is called a trigonometry. Okay? Or else we are dealing with analytical trigonometry. So trigonometry can also be expressed as the relation between sides and angles of a trigonometry. Okay? So trigonometry is the concept used in many branches while finding heights and distances. It is a very useful concept to find heights and distances, means in engineering physics. Okay. So this is about trigonometry and the importance of trigonometry in our Gurukula examination. So far, we have seen two Gurukula examinations. One examination conducted in 2017, another examination conducted in 2018. Okay? So my dear students, you observe one more thing. Whether it is a TGT Gurukula examination or PGT Gurukula examination, syllabus will be as it is. There is no difference in the syllabus for both the Gurukula examinations. Point to point, letter to letter, syllabus is the same. But there is a difference in difficulty levels of question papers. There is a difference in difficulty levels in question papers. Sometimes TGT examination may be difficult than PGT examination. Sometimes PGT may be difficult than PGT examination. So far we have seen only two Gurukula examinations. According to that information, I am explaining this. In 2017, in TGT examination, 15 questions given. TGT examination given 15 questions from trigonometry and PGT only 12 questions. In 2017, it is 150 marks paper. 150 questions, 150 marks, as you know already. But TGT 15, PGT 12. And one more important thing is, it's a wonder. While comparing TGT and PGT, PGT post is higher than TGT. Even though questions given in PGT examination are easy than questions given in TGT examination. So difficulty level is more in TGT examination and weightage is also more than the PGT examination. This is in 2017 examination. While coming to 2018, here question paper for 100 marks only. 100 questions, 100 marks with negative marks. Here negative marks system is also there. How will be the negative marks? Will be allotted per right attempt. They will award 1 mark. For wrong attempt, they will award minus 1/4 mark. Okay? Plus 1 mark for correct. Minus 1/4 mark For wrong. For wrong attempt, minus 1/4 mark. For right attempt, plus 1 mark. Of course, you know already. But in 2018, TGT 12 questions, PGT also 12 questions, equal number of questions given for TGT and PGT. But almost all difficulty levels also equal. Little bit difficulty we can observe in PGT examination. So my dear students, they are going to give number of questions or difficult questions based on the number of posts available in that examination. If the number of posts are lesser in TGT than PGT, obviously competition is more. To filter the competition through the examination, automatically they will increase the difficulty level in questions. Suppose the PGT posts are lesser than TGT, automatically difficulty level of PGT examination will be higher than TGT examination. So this is the criteria. And observe that out of 100 marks, of course, coming Gurukula examination also definitely of this pattern, means 100 marks, 100 questions. 100 marks, 100 questions. Out of 100 questions, 12 questions covered from trigonometry only. So finally what I am going to say is, this is the importance in your Gurukula examination. This is the importance of trigonometry concept in Gurukula examination. Moreover, you don't try to buttify the definitions or concepts. You are not a kid. You are not going to write a school syllabus level examination completely. If you are writing other than Gurukula examination, other than school assistant examination, you can buttify the things. But when you are Gurukula aspirant, buttification method will not work out. Why? Because they are going to give concept-oriented questions. They are going to give concept-oriented questions. 12 out of 12 questions, concept-oriented questions. Okay? And being a mathematics student, already you know that the topic or the unit in your Gurukula examination which contains more and more formulae is none other than trigonometry only. You may thought that. You may feel difficulty while remembering the formulae regarding this concept. What I am going to say is, don't try to remember the formulae. You try to derive the formulae. You try to analyze the concept. Okay? So, I am not saying that whichever the questions I am going to explain definitely will come in your examination. But I can say that whichever the questions are going to come in your final examination, that model will be explained in my videos. That is the assurance I am going to give. That is only the thing you needed. So whichever the question you discussed in our video or in our class may or may not cover in your final examination. But whichever the question covered in final examination, behind that question concept should be learned through our videos or through our classes. That is only the important criteria in Gurukula examination. Okay, my dear students, let's move on to index of trigonometry. What are the topics we are going to discuss in this trigonometry? Let us see now. Okay. So this is the importance we have seen. Now the number of topics. How many topics are there? What are those topics? Let us see now. Okay. Let's move on to the topics which we are going to discuss under trigonometry. Okay. Our first topic, trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratios. Okay. Then after, compound angles. And number 3, multiple and submultiple angles. Multiple and submultiple angles. Number 4, transformations and identities. Transformations and identities. Number 5, periodicity and extreme values. Periodicity and extreme values. Number 6, trigonometric equations. Number 7, inverse trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric functions, ITF. Number 8, hyperbolic functions. Okay. And number 9, properties of triangles. Okay. Once again, look at the topics which we are going to discuss in our trigonometry. First one is trigonometric ratios. In this, we deal with what are the trigonometric ratios definitions and the relations between them. Then after, compound angles. In the first topic, we will deal with only trigonometric ratios of single angles. In the second topic, we are going to discuss about trigonometric ratios of compound angles, like sum of two angles, difference of two angles, etc. Then after, multiple and submultiple angles. So we can keep before each and every topic trigonometric ratios of. We can write the word trigonometric ratios of before each and every topic. Trigonometric ratios of compound angles. Trigonometric ratios of multiple and submultiple angles. So here multiple and submultiple angles describes trigonometric ratios of double angle, means like 2 theta, 3 theta, 4 theta, etc. They are called multiple angles. Submultiple angles means trigonometric ratios of angle A by 2, angle A by 3, etc. So we deal with such type of concepts. Then after, trigonometric ratios of transformations and identities. How to transform sum of two trigonometric ratios into product of two trigonometric ratios. How to transform product into sum or the difference of two or more trigonometric ratios. So this is about transformations and identities. Then after, periodicity and extreme values. What is the nature of trigonometric ratio? Means where it reaches maximum value, where it reaches a minimum value, and where, in which period, in which interval it is oscillating, means in which interval it is repeating every time. Okay, here we also deal with graphs, trigonometric ratios, periodicity, trigonometric ratios, extreme values, trigonometric ratios, graphs. Through the graphs of trigonometric ratios, we can conclude many things. So, while preparing Gurukula examination, it is necessary to be thorough in the graphs of trigonometric ratios. Not only graphs of trigonometric ratios, graphs of any functions, whichever the concept you take, it may be of quadratic expression, it may be of polynomial of degree 3, it may be of trigonometric function, it may be of inverse trigonometric function. When you learn the concept through the graphs, if possible, it explains many things. Okay? Next, trigonometric equations. As we know about algebraic equations already, about algebraic equations, how to solve the algebraic equations, what is the solution, number of roots, relation between roots and coefficients. That is about algebraic equations like quadratic equations, cubic equations, biquadratic equations, etc. Here we are going to deal trigonometric equations also. And what is the main difference between algebraic equation and a trigonometric equation? Okay, so we are going to discuss next inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, as we know already, a function and its inverse function. In functions, we deal with the inverse functions. When we say that inverse of a function is exist, whenever the function is both 1, 1 and on 2, then only we say that its inverse exists. Is there similarity between inverse function and inverse trigonometric function or not? We are going to discuss. Okay, then after hyperbolic functions, it is a small topic. Okay, hyperbolic functions, let's see in that topic only. Then after properties of triangles. Okay, in these properties of triangles only, we deal heights and distances. Okay, so reference books for these topics: Intermediate, Telugu Academy or Deepthi publications book. Okay, so Telugu Academy book is prescribed one for intermediate. You can see the concepts related to these topics in Telugu Academy clearly. Okay.